Hey guys, hope you are having a stupendous day. So quite a while ago, I got this cool candy box and it's from Candy Masterpiece in Great Falls, Montana. I'll put the information in the description for you guys, but they're located at Central Avenue. So this is not a sponsored video. This just happens to be one of the places I went to. And I got this mystery box for $35 is what I got it for. So it's supposed to be 90s. So I thought, why not? Let's try it out. So let's take a gander and see what this one's gonna give us. That's a lot of ribbon. All right. I do like the box. The box is really cool. Oh man. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll have to save that one for my son. That's crazy. Warhead Sour Peach Soda. Oh my goodness. So I'm not going to try all of it because I've had a lot of this candy, but this one, bottle caps, oh my goodness. We used to get these when we went to the theater all the time. I still get them to this day and absolutely love bottle caps. That's going in my purse. Nerd Rope. So funny thing, Nerd Ropes weren't as popular when I was a kid, but they were a heck of a lot longer. This is only maybe like a foot. They were like, Nerd Ropes were like 2 feet long when I was a kid. Yep, so you've got your rainbow sticks. This is a little bit different one, so this just reminds me more of, we had different flavors. But yeah, so that's super cool. Oh, Pez dispensers. I love Pez dispensers, and I love that this is Sebastian. That is super cool. I'll have to go in my Pez dispenser collection. Definitely a 90s thing. Oh my gosh, yes, the pizza. These things are always hard as rock. Yeah, but I do, yep, these ones for sure. I just wasn't a big fan of these ones. Oh my gosh. Yes, the true correct name. It is called Lick-a-Stick, not Fun Dip. And I do love this. I usually got just the single pack, and then I would get them when they were on clearance, and then what I would do is just cut out all the Lick-a-Sticks and eat the Lick-a-Sticks because that's what I like the most. That's fun. That's really cool. Oh yeah, some classics, beeswax. So these ones were, here, we'll open this one up. So these you just pinch right here. That's how these open. Kind of like a safety thing. So here's the wax, and you would bite off the end. Not too far down because otherwise it would square up. But then you would do that, and then you just suck it out. This one's lemon. We would always bite them again, just so they can get them. And if you push them out together a little bit, after you've sucked on them a little bit, they'll somewhat get it to where you can get the rest of the juice out. But yeah, so those were the wax ones, or the wax teeth for Halloween. Oh my God. My sister and I still eat these to this day. I love these on trips and stuff like that. I always liked Smarties. I was a weirdo. That's what all my friends said, is I was a weirdo because I liked Smarties. So, and then it looks like you got lots of different Pez. So there's grape and orange. Looks like they've got cherry. Another cherry, and then it looks like another grape and orange. So I have a Pez dispenser that's a Bulbasaur that sits in my purse all the time, and he's filled at all times. These ones weren't really, these came out more towards the end of the 90s, more towards when I was starting to become an adult and stuff like that. So these were more during that time, not early. These were definitely early 90s. So you can still get these today. These are little fizzy candies. So they're really fun. Here, I'll open it up for you. I didn't get the lemon lime one. I used to go to a little candy store at a butcher shop here where I live, and absolutely loved it. That's how my mother would bribe me to go grocery shopping with her. I always got to pick something out of the candy aisle if I went to the grocery store with her. But you would get these, and these were like 25 cents is what they were. And you would, so you just lift up on that little tab, and then out comes little pellets. See? And they're fizzy when you eat them. And then you just close this right back up. And you've got a cool little candy dispenser. But this one's Gush because you can't use Crush because it's a brand name. But I love the orange ones, and I love the grape and the cola ones. Cola ones were like awesome. But in every one of these little packs, you always got 2 grape, and then you get 2 lemon lime. So it's like Sprite. And they're all a little tart, but the cola is the only time I ever liked cola was in these, was mine. But we bought them individually is what we bought them. Now you can get them in a 6-pack. Oh yeah, sour ribbon. No, not a sour fan. I just don't like sour. And then what else do we got in here? Oh yeah, the little cupcake gummies. Yeah, those were really common. This brand is still around, and they make the little burgers or the hot dogs and all that stuff. Oh my gosh. And then they send you with a jawbreaker. So when I was a kid, we had jawbreakers just this size. And we would put them in a sack, and we would lick on them and see if we could lick them into shapes. But we'd lick them so much that we'd lick our tongues raw. So then we'd have to wait a while before we could suck on it again. But you just sit there and gnaw on it, and then eventually you get to the end. But it took a really long time with these big ones. There were some that were like big as my palm, like even bigger than this one. But that's really cool that they put one of these in there. But yeah, so really cool. I mean, that's all that's in there. Yeah. But what a cool little box. This was not around in the 90s. This is actually new to have it in a soda. It was actually just the Warhead candies. So it was never in a soda version. The Nerd Ropes, that was kind of towards the tail end, if I remember right, on there. So, but these were mainly the candy sticks is what they were. Rainbow Sticks, that wasn't a really common one for us to have, but they were candy sticks. I used to get the butterscotch one and stuff like that is what I used to get. But what a cool box. Well done. So if you guys are ever in Great Falls, Montana, please look them up. Again, it's not a sponsored video, but I will always promote any candy store ever because it takes a lot of courage to open a candy store. They're not that common, and I appreciate every single one of them. So thanks for letting me be a guest there and letting me check out your store, guys. The other cool thing about this one is if you go to the left at their door, if you are not a candy person, there is a tea shop there. And that tea shop has 100 different flavors of tea. And they're all loose leaf tea. I got my mom a black licorice tea, and she absolutely loved it. So I got her that, and then I got my son also the black licorice, but then I got myself a coconut one. And it was super good. So definitely check them out and check their neighbors out. I didn't get a card for the tea shop, but super cool. You just walk in and you take a left or a right. So left is candy, tea is on the right. Visit both of them. Amazing shops. So definitely check them out. All right. Have a good one, guys. And don't forget, on your next adventure, try something new. All right.